close. Definitely hot outside. We had some extra clouds move in this afternoon, which really helped make things feel more comfortable. And we are slowly starting to see those temperatures cool off. We're in the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the most part this afternoon. And so we'll continue to cool down through the rest of the evening, expecting to stay partly cloudy tonight. After sunset, we'll quickly drop into the 70s, eventually 60s overnight. Pretty mild start to the day tomorrow. Now there is some moisture across our area this afternoon. We have showers and thunderstorms that are mostly favored in Los Animas County. This is a sign of more storms to come. We'll have that tap of monsoon moisture back on this week, and thunderstorm chances take over the rest of our forecast. I'll time out those daily thunderstorm chances for you in more detail coming up. This week started out hot, but changes are coming with cooler temperatures and thunderstorm chances. Your Super 7-day forecast is next. Well, happy Monday. It was definitely a hot start to the week, carrying over that trend that we had all weekend. Today's high in Colorado Springs was 95. We're cooling down now to 84. In Pueblo today, the high was 101, and now we're cooling down to 96. We're cooling down quicker in the mountains, and I'll show you why in just a moment. Our temperatures are trending down through this week, so if you're sick of the heat, you'll have some nice news. Our temperatures tonight will drop to the 50s and 60s. Tomorrow is going to be cooler, no more triple digits on the board, but we're still a couple degrees above average. Our average high this time of year is 86 in the Springs. Tomorrow I've got us to 88. In Pueblo, the average high is 93. I've got us to 95. But we're starting a trend that will continue. Through the middle of the week, our temperatures will continue to fall. On Wednesday, 70s and 80s. And you might be noticing that icon at the top left of your screen. We've got thunderstorm chances every day for the rest of the week. And even this afternoon, we've had some pretty thick cloud cover come in. So this is why the mountains have cooled off pretty quickly this afternoon. Got extra clouds moving in because we've got extra monsoon moisture starting to be transported into Colorado. So at the mid and upper levels, we've got a high pressure that is guiding this monsoon flow into the states. You can see this extra water vapor that's been transported to Colorado. And in the terms of clouds and radar, you can see where this moisture is moving in. So we've really filled in with clouds along I-25, starting to see that cloud cover increase in the plains. Plus, we've had a few thunderstorms today, and the shower activity today is pretty minor. You'll be lucky if you do see a shower. We're also pretty dry at the surface, so we've had a lot of evaporation happening. But through the rest of the afternoon, expect to see maybe a few sprinkles and some extra clouds. Then those daily thunderstorm chances really take over our forecast through the rest of the week. Tuesday, by early afternoon, storms pop up in the mountains, then they'll spread across the plains during the afternoon and evening. They'll be widely scattered on Tuesday, but many storms do have the potential for small hail and heavy rainfall. Then we're going to see an enhancement of our storm potential thanks to a cold front that moves in Tuesday night through Wednesday morning. We'll start the day with some extra clouds and some perhaps drizzle early Wednesday morning. We'll see enough sunshine to warm up and build that instability. And then thunderstorms will take over during the afternoon on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we have a lot of water content to work with, so heavy rain could likely lead to flash flooding. That's also the case for Thursday. And really every day this week,
First Alert 5 weather.
Our trend this week has carried over from the weekend, and that's hot weather. We were close to records today, 95 in the Springs, the third day in a row in the 90s, and close to the record that still stands at 96. In Pueblo, it was the second day in a row at the triple digits. 101 was our high. The record still stands at 103. So this evening we'll cool off. It'll be a nice mild summer night for us, 50s and 60s. Tonight. And then Tuesday is going to be slightly less hot. We'll still be a couple degrees above average, 2 degrees above normal for the Springs and Pueblo, but I don't have triple digits on the board tomorrow. And we are going to start a cooling trend that will last through this week. Check out Wednesday, highs only to the 70s and 80s. I don't even have 90s on the board. So I'm watching a cold front come in for Wednesday, and plus we've got monsoon moisture coming coming back into the state, and that will help to cool us down as well as give us daily thunderstorm chances. In fact, if you look closely from our Cheyenne Mountain camera right now, you can see some rain in the distance. It's actually raining at the News 5 studios here in the Rock Rimmon neighborhood right now. We've had a couple of showers develop in the Colorado Springs area. We've had some ongoing storms between Walsenburg and Trinidad, now starting to move into Otero County. But you can see that we've had this moisture starting to move into the state, and that's our monsoon flow pattern. Got high pressure to our southeast, and that diverts all the moisture up into Colorado with that clockwise flow. And so this is a weather pattern we're going to have for the rest of the week. Lots of moisture to work with and increasing afternoon thunderstorm chances. So the showers today, they're really isolated, but most of us are at least seeing some extra cloud cover. So we could have some sprinkles still through the rest of this evening. And then tomorrow, those storms will pop up by the early afternoon, close to the mountains and I-25. Then those storms will spread east through the plains during the afternoon on Tuesday, and they'll be widely scattered. We have the potential for small hail and heavy rainfall on Tuesday, and then watch a cold front arrives on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. That actually does increase the chance for some morning light rain showers on Wednesday. We should have enough clearing and sunshine during the early afternoon for more thunderstorm development. By Wednesday afternoon and evening, those storms will provide heavy rainfall for us wherever they develop, and we're going to have an increased risk of flash flooding on Wednesday and on Thursday this week, because that's when we have the maximum water vapor over our head. But we've got good thunderstorm chances all week. So here's expected 5-day precipitation totals. We could see totals 1 to 2 inches